Welcome. Let's drop into that breath, into that space that we bring to this moment. We call it Qigong practice. It's a name. It's a description. It's an intention. Whatever we share together in this group today carries one simple message, and that's remembering who we are, bringing us back to a remembering that we are energetic bodies in an energetic world. And this is not just some fanciful thought. This is what we are here in this consciousness, in this body to remember. If we're here to do anything, if there's a purpose in this life, in any way, shape, or form, I think it's to really remember who we are. And when we remember that we are energetic bodies in an energetic world, then our mind, our consciousness becomes the most important feature we have. It becomes the most important focus we have. And many of you who've taken the EMF healing course and know my 3 minds training, we have 3 minds according to this model: a survival mind, an intellectual mind, and the intuitive mind. Our practice today in Qigong is an immersion in the intuitive mind. That intuitive mind is a heart-centered, heart-resonant consciousness. And when we say heart-resonant, again, my language around that is present entangled. Any thought that is present here and now and entangled, connected, and engaged with all atoms around us, then we are in heart resonance. So breathe into that feeling. Breathe into that sensation. Maybe hold your hands in front of your heart to bring that kinesthetic remembering that my challenge, my opportunity, my gift is to bring my awareness and my consciousness into heart resonance. Present, entangled thoughts in an energetic world. As energetic beings, our mind influences that energetic field. Every atom in the room around you, every atom in the cells within you are influenced with every thought you have. And to a certain extent, emotions are thoughts. They are energetic projections. They're energetic influences in the field. So breathe into that heart space. Ask yourself in that koan, unanswerable question type of way, am I in heart resonance? And then follow it with, I see myself in heart resonance. I feel that present, entangled awareness. This is when I know I am in my heart resonant intuitive mind. Each second that you can sustain in this place of heart resonance, you've brought your body into healing. You've brought your consciousness into a conduit alignment with the infinite. This is the nature of our human experience. This is what Qigong is all about. The movements help us to influence the energetic field around us. Bless the old Taoist masters who came up with that name of the Wei Qi, or the outside field, in their ancient understanding of science and intuitive perception. They knew that our body extended outside of the skin and bones. We all know this when we trust our intuitive mind. So feel between your hands that peace, that little piece of infinity. That space where you place your heart resonant intuitive mind focus and bring yourself into this presence. Yes, your breath is important. It's another tool we have in our physiology that helps us bring focus into this moment. It helps us deepen our ability to bring the air in to our nostrils and into our lungs and into our bloodstream so that oxygen can flow, and we know that oxygen carries the electromagnetic pulse that aligns our electromagnetic field. Breathe into that space. This is what we can do. There's a lot of things we can't do in this world, but we always influence the field. And the influence of the field through our heart resonance is our most powerful influence we have. This is why healing sustains through heart resonance. Sometimes we call it self-love. When we can see self through the lens of heart resonance, there's an alignment that comes into play. All disease, all discomfort, all challenges you have with your body come from that body part, organ, or function falling out of the harmonic of your wholeness. Your Wei Qi field, besides being the energetic field around your body, it's an information carrying field. It carries the information of your body's health. Yes, it projects from your DNA and from your cells themselves, from the vibration of every atom in your body, actually. Every molecular structure, every protein field is a geometric field that projects into, like a thread projects into a fabric. Your fabric is your Wei Qi field. That which we align and clear and strengthen and see in our Qigong practice is the field that carries the image of your wholeness. Just as your pluripotent stem cells carry the perfect image of your body in form and function, your field carries that vibration, that morphogenic matrix that helps create the field, that helps create the cells, that creates the body parts, is an energetic matrix in and through your body. Practicing Qigong feeds that field, and that field is fed by Qi. Not the electromagnetic parts of our physicalness, but the life force energy that transcends this dimension. And the Qi effect is how we activate that life force energy on our physicalness. The solid physical, the electromagnetic physical. And when we come into heart resonance, we have improved the probability of activating that relationship with Qi, because heart resonance is present, entangled consciousness. The more you are present, the more you are connected, interconnected, woven into the field, you have welcomed that relationship with Qi in the deepest way. And your body benefits. Your awareness benefits. Your consciousness benefits, because it becomes its authentic expression as infinite consciousness, knowing itself through your human experience. And our human experience is the request for us to be uniquely ourselves. No one can express your uniqueness like you. No matter what you're going through right now, no matter what judgments you have about yourself, no matter what questions you have about your health, your well-being, your purpose. These are not present, entangled thoughts. They come from your conditioned mind. They come from epigenetic and social and other influences, and not from your heart resonance. So breathe into that heart resonance. That's your authentic sovereign self. This is the self that I ask you to be selfish about, to be immersed in that self-love of that true nature, that sovereign, independent nature. From there, you radiate the model of kindness and love for everyone around you. It's the greatest gift you give everyone by being selfish. But know that self. Know thyself as an energetic being influenced by your thoughts. And when I remember that, then I'm responsible for one thing. The one thing I own, the one thing I can influence, and that's my thoughts. So breathe into seeing yourself whole, complete, and perfect. Because that's what the stem cells, the pluripotent cells carry within you every day. They're being made in the marrow of your bone every day. They're asking you at the subconscious level to remember who you are and unfold that authentic expression of yourself. So keep feeling between your Laogong points and your palms, that heart resonance. See it, learn to see it and feel it. Understand that yin and yang are expressions of this energetic flux. They are not things. They're not tangible. They're expressions. They are phases. Notice those phases in your life. Learn how to weave that expression of yin and yang into a dynamic harmony. Not a balance, but a dynamic harmony. Be the yang you need when it's required. Be the yin you need when it's required. And dance consciously through every moment in your life of present entangledness with an awareness of how yin and yang phases are playing out. This is a step into healing, to bring ourselves into that timeless singularity of presence, to see with our mind's eye the depths of what it means to be infinite consciousness, knowing itself through our precious and quite short human experience, to see the perfection in all things that express, and breathe into that heart resonance. Close your eyes if they're not already closed and turn your palms to face away from you. And feel as if your Laogong points are radiating out on the inside of your Wei Qi field, as if you're inside a bubble, an undulating, energetic bubble. And feel as if your hands are pressing on the inside of that. You can raise them up if you like, push them out a little bit. What would it be like if you were inside this beautiful, glowing, golden field of energy that had an edge, a transitory edge that defined where your personal field met the Akasha, met this infinite field? You are an antenna. Your brain is an antenna. Every cell in your body is an antenna. It responds, reflects, attunes to, responds to the world around you. And what you're feeling with your Laogong points as you move your hands around is what we're learning in our Qigong moves when we're standing and moving to understand our personal field, to feel it, to make it tangible, to understand our personal boundaries, not as a set of limits, but a point of engagement, to open that field, to feel it, to know it, to carry it with us in everything that we do, every minute of every day. And to remember that any moment you feel alone, any moment you don't feel capable, any moment you've lost your confidence, any moment that you try to fight for a purpose or a cause, come back to this field. See how it moves. See how you fill it with your heart resonance, that powerful middle dantian vibratory energy that brings you into a grounded sense of center, where you can see things clearly through this lens of heart resonance. And you'll always be protected. This is an extension of your immune system. It's an extension of your intelligence. It's an extension of your resonance that connects you with every atom in this universe. From this place, you can radiate love out to those who need it. You're not emitting qi. Qi is already there. It's like being in the ocean and saying you're sending ocean to other parts of the ocean. It's a foolish, childish limitation that just feeds our duality and conditioning. Trust your infinite entangled sense and simply influence that qi field in heart resonance and watch what it does. As you feed the third field, the relationship field you share with everything on this planet, every person, every animal, every atom, radiate heart resonance into that third field, that shared relationship field, and watch how qi is activated. Surprise yourself with your ability to activate qi, the qi that is already there. Our task is to simply keep our electromagnetic Wei Qi field in heart resonance, grounded centeredness, and then you contribute to that third field with a loving intention that can truly help to heal and support others. And in these times, influence and support this planet in its transition and challenges. Turn your hands back in towards your own heart and physically lay them on your chest. Beautiful reminder to come back home, to know where your true core is, where your true influential center is. This physical beating heart is your reminder. The central place in your physical realm is your reminder. And wherever we place our Laogong points, we extend that heart vibration through our Jingmai, our meridians, into the field around us. Qigong is about positioning ourselves in the 3D space and setting up the geometry of our Laogong points in relationship to our heart, in relationship to our body and organs. So let's have some fun with those movements. Take a couple more breaths and relax your hands down. Open your eyes when you're ready. And we'll get up and do some movements. Start swaying as everybody gets into position. Let your head roll back and forth, side to side, front and back. Release your neck muscles. Roll your shoulders, lift them up and over and back. Inhale up and over and down. Start loosening up your spine as if you lift up your shoulder and feel how your spine and the muscles around it pull up on your sacrum, helping every lamina to loosen up. These kind of stretches feel good for our muscles and tendons, but the big part of them is helping the fascia, that layer underneath your skin and above your muscles, to move. The fascia is a critical part of the energetic communication in your body. Big part of why Qigong works so well. Yes, our nerves and the nervous system communicates, but that's only a small part. There's discovery now of photons within your body through your mitochondria that are communicating with each other throughout the body. Our fascia moves electromagnetic signals through our body. So we are one beautiful electromagnetic field. Let's start going into the swimming dragon. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Look behind you. Reach back behind you. And watch your hands move on that coplanar level, just at your space between your middle dantian and your lower dantian. Sometimes I drop my hands down to the lower dantian, so you can do that and sweep past your belly. Sometimes old Master Duan, who taught me this many years ago, would lift his arms up higher to the middle dantian and bring his hands up towards your heart. So there's a lot of room to play. Qigong carries a certain set of principles. Once you understand the principles, which are quite basic, then it's up to you to play and listen to your body. What does your body ask for in this moment? Keep your knees bent. Notice how I'm bending my knees so I can keep my sacrum loose, and when I reach back, I get a nice opening in my hips. Look way back behind you, get a nice stretch in your neck. And full exhale, squeeze with your belly, squeeze your abdominal muscles as you reach. Inhale as you come in, relax your belly. See how full you can wake up your lungs with that inhale. Squeeze, tighten your buttocks, your anal sphincter if you can, to help tighten those muscles and release what no longer serves your highest good, including your breath. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Good. Keep dropping your shoulders. Good. Nice and slow. Keep it slow. Keep it thick. Feel like your hands are moving through water. What's that sense of water putting a little bit of back pressure on as you push? Stay in heart resonance. Feel your heart engaged in this whole movement. Feel that heart resonance radiate from your physical heart, out your meridians, out your fingertips, past the Laogong points. And feel like your fingertips are sweeping the inside of your personal Wei Qi field. Just as we did in the other exercise, as you were pushing out against it, let the swimming dragon, define the edge of your personal field. Of course, it radiates out to the edges of the universe, but the high probability of your personal field being within a range of your awareness is highly likely. So feel that. It may be 3 or 4 meters away, but still use your visualization to sweep along that edge, around the perimeter of your personal field. Keep your knees bent. Feel the way your femur pushes up into your hips. So important to open up that energetic in your genital area. Now when you're ready, we're going to go into the nervous system cleansing move. Right from the swimming dragon, your hand's going to come up over top of your head and keep the same twisting action. So we've now woven swimming dragon into nervous system cleansing and strengthening. We've taken that defining of the edge of our personal field with our swimming dragon, and now bring it in and around from the upper dantian, middle dantian, and down to the lower dantian. So I share these mixing of moves and styles to remind you that, for one, it's okay to do that. And for two, there are reasons, if you allow your intuitive mind to express its freedom, you'll find the moves that fit you in that moment. You might tell yourself when you do a Qigong practice that you're going to be doing one form or another, but then you find yourself wanting to do something else. Please give yourself that freedom. Your body knows. That's why it's good to learn a few different Qigong moves, so you have that tool box filled with the different moves that are required for your body, mind, and spirit in that moment. Inhale as your hand comes up and over your head. Exhale as it drops down. Bend your knees, scoop up, inhale, come up, look behind you. Clear your upper dantian, your Bai Hui point on the top of your head, and sweep down your spine all the way down to the lower dantian and the bottom of your feet, your Yang Chuan point, your kidney points. Go slow. I'm trying to set the pace for the speed so you can stay with it to get the depths of the feeling, to get the depths of the stretches. Qigong is a physical exercise, it's an energetic exercise, it's a spiritual exercise. There's no boundaries between those three aspects of ourself. Our journey is to explore those boundaries and ask yourself, why have I separated body from mind, or mind from spirit? Qigong is a place for you to mix these illusions into one singularity to remember your authentic true self. Inhale as you come up, clear your crown chakra. Exhale, ground it down into the earth. Release what no longer serves you. One more time, inhale, come up and over. Let both hands come down and relax. And we'll go into silk reeling. Point your finger down to the earth. Inhale, come up. Look up at your hand. Draw your finger down. all the way down, middle dantian, lower dantian. Bend your knees, scoop down with the other hand. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Sometimes I close my eyes so I can better imagine this energetic line going right through my body, right down to the earth. And then I change hands, inhale up. Look up to get the compression in your cervical vertebrae. Watch your hand as it drops down so you can stretch the back of your neck, your cervical vertebrae. Bend your knees, inhale up. Exhale down. Bend your knees and sink. Inhale up. Straighten your legs up. Look up. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. So again, a defining of our personal field. This form going down into the earth because our personal field weaves with the earth energetic. So my personal Wei Qi field goes way down below my feet into the earth. And it goes up high above my head into the atmosphere and beyond. Every moment of our life is an opportunity to define our personal field, to define and strengthen our boundaries, to expand beyond the limits that we believed we were. Typically those limits that got us into trouble, into sadness, into illness. It's okay. There's nothing inherently bad in this world when it comes to our health or experience. It's an opportunity to look beyond and ask why and how can I learn from this experience, knowing that I am an energetic being in an energetic world. Therefore, anything that's happening on a physical level, an emotional level, mental level, is some expression present for me to learn from. Learn how to return back to my heart resonant, entangled presence. So let's start shrinking up that silk reeling. Follow the traditional way to do it. We start taking that big thread of silk and shrink it down over the reel, as if there's a projected heart in front of you and you're wrapping those silk threads around your heart, strengthening your heart. Each thread an intention. Deepen your intention through repetition. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your body soft. I'll go on the side so you can see that I'm spinning it around that reel, that spool, that heart-shaped spool. Going around that circle, nice and slow. Keep your fingers relaxed. Bring your hands together. Keep rolling that ball of silk as if all those threads came together in a ball. You're rolling it. And you're listening and feeling to the sensation without physically touching. My hands are close, but they're not touching. But as they get close, my sensation changes. As my hands get close, I notice something different. I can feel the warmth, of course, but I also feel a certain resistance, a radiance, a magnetic tingling, whatever you feel. Just close your eyes for a moment and just feel it. You've been with me long enough to know that I consider Qigong a sensitivity training. How can we learn to be sensitive to our power? Sensitive to the energetic flux around us. Change the direction a little bit. If you're going one way, go the other way. Just feel any difference. Qigong is an experiment. Every time you sit down to practice, every time you commit to a session for yourself or with others, you have engaged in an experiment to learn what it means to be human. Maybe stop moving for a second and just pull your hands apart a couple of millimeters, then bring them together a few millimeters. See what you feel. We are electromagnetic beings in an electromagnetic world. The more we come to terms with that, we disengage that conditioned sense that we are physical beings with limits, the more we will discover what our true power is. And the core of that power is your heart resonance that will give you the intuitive awareness to trust what you feel, what you experience, and what you can do to influence the world around you. It will help you to stop trusting other people to change things for you, to make things better, to provide you with anything that you hope for, and discover how you can do that for yourself. Trust that you have exactly what you need in this moment. So now pull your hands apart a little farther, as if to open that up into the field. Exhale, bring your hands together, sink down. Stand up, open up, inhale. Exhale, sink down. One more time, inhale up, open. Exhale, come in, and release down to the earth. Clearing down, palms facing the earth, and just do a little swaying back and forth, feeling your Laogong points in your palms facing down to the earth. Feel how similar the palms in your hands are to the bottom of your feet. Just like the Laogong points in the center of your palms, the center of your feet have another powerful point, the kidney 1, Yongchuan point. Be aware of it. Learn your sensitivity. Use all 4 of those points simultaneously to deepen your grounding. Grounding ultimately means coming back to your heart resonance and then centering into the earth vibration. Weaving your personal field into the earth field. When we come into that harmony, there's been a lot of research on that. I've done tons of brainwave research on that frequency we call Schumann resonance. It's almost 7.83 hertz, almost 8 beats a second, just vibrating, that pulsing 8 beats per second. This puts you into earth harmony. And how interesting that the Taoists use the number 8 for the Bagua, for the earth energy. The octagon is the earth vibration in sacred geometry. Feel the yin and yang in each of the 4 points. 1, 2, foot, and you have 8. 4 times 2 is 8. This is your bagua. The yin and yang in your laogung points, the yin and yang phases in your yang chuan point in your feet, and you have 8 points of the bagua earth energy, and you're in the deepest grounding. You're in the Schumann resonance for your body and the earth and the ionosphere. If you want to know the science behind it, it's actually the frequency between the ionosphere and the earth, pulsing 8 times a second. Put yourself in that place and surprise yourself at how deeply you can strengthen and heal and come to a deep peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am in my bagua earth groundedness. Shake off, kick off a little bit, kick your feet a little bit. Let's bounce and shake. Open up your jaw. So even though I have this class with you today and share this, I started my day with my personal practice at sunrise. So I did my share of shaking already, but can't shake enough. Can't breathe enough. Can't ground enough as far as I'm concerned. So people ask, how long should I do Qigong every day? Well, I don't know, 5 minutes is better than nothing. Probably 3 hours is too much, but a little bit throughout the day, here and there, why not? It's a good thing. Shake it out nice, soft, feel your body. So what I like to go through next, and I don't normally do this, is I want to go through a bunch of the Wuji Hundun Qigong forms. We were talking about Master Duan before with the swimming dragon. He was one of my many teachers, and I loved him, and a wild, crazy wisdom master. And I'm hoping to teach a Wuji Hundun instructor training again this year if we can. We had a beautiful one in January in Florida. But let's go through a couple of these moves, and we'll start with the starting move, and we'll continue through a few as we have some time today. So find yourself in your center stance, feet together, arms relaxed at your side. Feel as if your head is lifting up off your shoulders and your shoulders are dropping down to the earth without force, but just feel that intention. A sense that you are in a conduit alignment, that your chakras are in a stack energetically, that your dantians are in alignment. Take your hands and push them down to the earth like we did in that grounding exercise. Feel that twisting as if you're smoothing or massaging the floor below you, connecting to the earth energy all around you. And then twist your wrist outward so your wrist face as far out to the side as you can. Inhale, come up. And face your palms forward. So my palms are facing forward, my feet are together. I feel this big stretch, fingertips facing the heavens. Palm come together. And now slide your hands down. That energetic line connecting heaven and earth to your heart. And hold it right in front of your heart space. And then take your fingers and point them forward. Open up your palms. Offer out. Beautiful offering out to the world. And your right hand comes across your chest, your left hand comes across it. And let your middle fingers, take your middle finger, which is on your pericardium channel, and find its way right under your collarbone, clavicle, the big bone right here. Get your middle finger just pushing right up into that point. See, I'm making little circles, pushing in. Press in nice and deep. Make circles one direction and the other as you breathe naturally. We're connecting that pericardium energy with our lung energy. This is a powerful lung point we're pushing. So we have our pericardium and our middle finger connecting heart and lungs. Bring your head forward, drop your chin down. Keep your back nice and straight and roll your head one direction. Do a big neck roll. This is great for your balance. Your feet are together. Really keep your belly nice and tight, your core tight. Help you keep your balance. When your head comes forward, drop your chin, come to the other side, roll around. Big neck roll, keeping your middle finger working those points. Come around to the front again. Back nice and straight, chin drop down, middle finger working the lung point. And now inhale as pull your hands away from your chest. Your arms starting to straight out in front of you. Turn your palms down to the earth. Good. Exhale, let your hands sink down. Bring your hands out to the side for ballast, for balance. Bend your knees. Come onto your right foot and step out with your left foot out. And your hands come together right in front of your belly. So you see my hands are not touching. They're out a little bit. And my Laogong points are facing my lower dantian. And this is what we call in the Wuji Hundun the rest position, or the Wuji rest position. This is a very old form. I mean, I've traced it back through my studies and records that's about at least 800 years old. So you can see how tree pose we hear in other Qigong forms had been peeled out of the Wuji form. Some people just do this and they call it tree pose, but in fact it's the Wuji rest position from the Wuji Hundun form. So feel that vibration between your hands. Just as we did in our exercise before with our hands are together, feel that same sense of connection between your lower dantian, your urogenital region, your intestines, your gut, and your Laogong points. Bring your hands together now, pinky touching thumb. Okay? So my pinky of one hand is touching the thumb of the other, and feel that connection. This is the Wuji Hundun Mudra. This brings the heart energy from the pinky that comes around inside your arm to the thumb, which is on the lung channel that goes outside your arm, inside here. And when you bring both those together, it's the same as what we did here. We're bringing heart and lung. Here we bring heart and lung together again. So it's powerful connection energy, because we know when we take our breath, the air comes through the lungs and it goes instantly into the heart through the bloodstream. So this is a key reminder of our transformation of electromagnetic energies, heart and lungs. Let's go back to the rest position again, palms facing. And this is an important position because this is what we come to in between all of the 16 different Wuji Hundun moves. So you know some of them, you've seen me do it before. So I'll pick a couple of that we don't normally do. First one we'll do called He. This is called the lotus. So now I go from the rest position and I just bring my hands out a little farther. Okay, so now I've created this space, and I bend my knees and I twist, and I keep my hands that same distance away from my body, and I look far back behind me, as far as I could bring my arms, and then inhale to come back to the front. And then exhale, go to the other side. Bend my knees, so I open up the sacrum, open up my hips, go back as far as I could. Inhale, come in. The word he in Mandarin means lotus, so try to feel that sense of the base of the lotus. Just like you can see here in this beautiful picture of the white Tara behind me, she's sitting on the lotus. So think of that round, powerful, grounded, emergent of spirit out of the earth, going side by side, feeling the roundness of that lotus petal projection. Again, strengthening through awareness your personal Wei Qi field. Remembering that the power of Qigong is the geometry, the location of your Laogong points in relationship to your heart and body parts, your organ systems. Where you place your hands in any movement is defining the energetic strengthening, transformation, empowerment, various things that happen where our hands are positioned in three-dimensional space and where they move in that space. So think about the resonance that we're creating here as we go side to side. Come back to the front and hold it there when you come back to the front. And the second part of he comes up over your head. And the same thing, side to side. Inhale as you come back to the front. Exhale as you go to the other side. Inhale as you come to the front. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the front and drop your hands back down again. And continue the movement in that direction. So you see in the lotus, it starts at the base and then moves up to the top, just like a lotus emerges out of the muddy waters and comes up as a beautiful white flower. So feel that sense as you inhale, rise up, rise your lotus energy up and feel it around your body. Do you get the sense that you are defining this protective field around your body? Because you are. So go up and down as you feel. Feel that sense of dropping down and continuing the movement around you. Feel the sense when you come up to the top. Feel like your hands are on the outside of this protective Wei Qi field, strengthening the definition of your electromagnetic personal field. It's a beautiful stretch for the spine, great strengthening for the shoulders, most important for the electromagnetic Wei Qi strengthening. And go up and down as you wish. To really feel that sense of a spherical bubble around you. Keep your fingers relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Stay nice and soft. Keep your movements smooth and gentle. And come back to the front when you're ready, nice and slow. Let everybody catch back up. Beautiful. Come back to the front and then gently come back to the rest position. That means your hands just come a little closer in. Okay, so whereas the he was out here this far, the rest position is more gentle like this. Stay here for a moment. This rest position is just as important as the other moves. So just get to know it and like it. Keep relaxed. Keep your fingers relaxed. Just drop into that feeling. Take your right hand and bring it up in front. Left hand goes around the back, so the back of your hand is against your space between your kidneys. We call the Ming Men point. Middle hand is right in front of your chest, not touching, but just out a little bit. Fingertips up. It's a beautiful move. Exhale to the open palm, push. Bend your knees again so you can get that nice stretch. Inhale, come back to the front. Exhale to the other side. And as you go this direction, you can feel that shoulder of the arm that's on your back. Feel a great stretch in your shoulder. Inhale, come back to the front. Let's do it again. Push to the open palm. Bend your knees, get a little bit more of a stretch. Inhale, come back to the front. Exhale to the other side. A little bit more, a little bit more. Inhale, come to the front. And swap hands, nice and slow. As if you're going in slow motion, floating in space. And both hands find their complementary position. Fingertips up in the front, your back hand facing away. This move called Kun, beautiful move. Connecting heart and kidneys. So before we were doing a lot of heart and lung connection, this is heart and kidneys. So again, bend your knees, push to the open palm. Inhale in. The heart is the fire element. The kidneys represent the water element. So this is a powerful connection of fire and water. Very powerful for anything relating to kidneys. Kidneys, of course, connect to your urogenital, reproductive organs. So this is a beautiful, powerful way to bring a neutral heart position, energetic into the kidney strengthening. Go side to side, come back to the front, swap hands again, nice and slow. See how I'm just moving really slow. I'm not jumping into the new position. I'm floating into the position because we know from research that slow, steady movements build joints, builds innervation, it builds the capillaries at the joints, it strengthens the cartilage. So move slow, fight the urge to rush. Again, push to the open palm. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Look behind you. Inhale, come in. Try to keep the hands locked into that position in the front. So your arm doesn't slide away. It stays right in that place in front of your middle dantian. Inhale in one more time. Exhale, push. Inhale, come back in. And rest. Back to the rest position. Next one, bring your heels of your palms together. Okay, so your heels of your palms together, and you're going to move through this one called Rao in a curious way where the back of your hands are going to touch, and then the front of your wrists are going to touch. Back of your hands are going to touch, and then the inside of your wrists are going to touch. And what points are here? This is powerful heart and pericardium points. So this seemingly simple move does a lot of things. For one, it strengthens the heart, your blood system, your circulatory system, brings you into that presence. And you can also put a little bit of isometric pressure. So you see I'm pressing in as I push. So as I turn, I'm keeping a very solid pressure there. So now I can take this move around, keeping that isometric, isotonic pressure, and let my body move around with it. When we learn the Wuji Hundun form, there's a whole series of foot positions and Bagua steps you take. So this one's a great one for that because you're actually dancing all around, moving very specific ways, and you start to see the martial arts aspect of this, because this position, I would see Duan, when we would spar, he would go into this, and if you threw a punch or a kick, this hand can grab it and pull it in very powerfully, more powerful than one hand could. So when they move together as one hand, you'd be amazed at what you can do for self-defense. So today we do it for peace and love and healing the heart, but know that a lot of these moves all have very powerful self-defense aspects to them. Keep that pressure. That's going to put nice strength on your shoulders, help to strengthen up your upper body. And that massage of the pericardium and heart meridians are so sweet. They're very nice when you get used to this one. This is one move I don't do much out of the Wuji Hundun, but when I remember to do it, I really realize how much I like it. Subtle and simple. And again, let it move around your space. Sometimes I think of this as the blades of a Vitamix or a blender. Sounds weird, but remember, part of the Wuji Hundun, Hundun means chaos. And part of our practice is to introduce that turbulence and chaos into our field. Lots of challenges we have in our life come from the stagnation and blocks in our field, not in the Qi, but in the electromagnetic matrix of our field. So when we move consciously, in this case, we're consciously activating the heart meridian. And if I do that in a chaotic and turbulent way, I'm introducing Hundun, chaos, into the field, and I'm clearing that field in the process. So breathe naturally for this one. This is just good, deep breathing. Experiment, bring it around your head, bring it down to your sides, behind you. Play with it. What does your field need right now in terms of clearing and breaking up blocks or stagnations? Your field is a reflection of your body is a reflection of the field. Everything works together. Everything is interconnected. So churn it, play with it, dance with it. See what your body needs, what kind of stretch your body needs in this moment. And bring it back home, back to the rest position. Just breathe into that space for a bit. Another good clearing move, this one called moi. Bring your hands up to your heart level. Open up nice and wide. Big stretch, palms forward, shoulders relaxed. Take your right hand and curl it in, sweep past your heart. Clear the inside meridians, the yin meridians of your left arm, and grab your left fingers and look behind you. So my right hand is pulling on the left fingers and I'm looking way back behind me as much as I can. And now bring both Lagung points together. My left hand grabs my right fingers and I look forward. Back straight, try not to lean over. My left hand is pulling on my right fingers, facilitating that release of my rotator cuff of my right shoulder. Let go. Right hand slides the inside of the left hand, slides the arms, slides past your heart, and open up. Good. Left hand, curl the fingers in as much as you can and then sweep past your heart. Sweep along the yin channels of your right arm. Lao Gong points come together. Grab your right fingers with your left hand. Look behind you. If you can't get a good enough pull, grab the side of your right hand. You can even grab the right wrist. Wherever you're going to get a good stretch, relax your shoulders, feel that pull. Look back behind you as much as you can. Lao Gong points come together. Right hand grabs the left fingers. Look forward. Give a stretch. Right hand is pulling on the left fingers. Feel that release. Facilitate that letting go. Inhale. Left hand sweeps the inside of your right arm. Sweeps past your heart and opens up. So we've just moved through the lung, heart, pericardium, triple burner, meridians, large intestine, small intestine. A simple stretch in Wuji Hundun that facilitates lots of things. Next phase of this one is arms up. Grab the fingers of one hand, whichever one you grab, and pull to the opposite side. So if I'm grabbing the fingers of my left hand, I'm pulling over to the right. Feel that stretch in your rib cage, the intercostal muscles. Opening up, big stretch on your gallbladder channel. Big, powerful move. You want to feel it all the way down your leg if you can. Come back to center, both palms together, Lao Gong points together. Grab the fingers of the opposite hand and then pull to that opposite side. Pull. So right now, my left hand is pulling the right fingers and pulling off to the left. Big stretch. Come back to center, palms together, and slide your hands down. And back to the rest position. Again, don't rush in that rest position. It's such a sweet place to come back to. It's a place of power. It's a place of grounded centeredness. Next one called Jian. So take two fingers together like this, and then we place them down, pointing away. So my two swords, Jian means sword. The two swords are facing away and parallel. Straighten your arms, push down, come up to the right, keeping the swords parallel and tips facing forward. Shoulder height. Exhale, bend your knees, drop down. Inhale, come up to the left side. Shoulder height, no higher, just shoulder height. Good. Exhale down, bend your knees. Inhale, come up. Now this time, point both fingertips out to the right, and the two swords come across and clear. Parallel across until they go far as they can, and now the left sword comes under. Perfect. Come across. This is the stretch we want here. And then swords face up, and then swords face down. So it's a little tricky, but it's good to do things that push you a little bit. Swords face forward and parallel. Straighten your arms, bend your knees. Come up to the left this time. Inhale up. Fingertips face forward and always parallel to the earth. You see, they're always parallel to the earth. Exhale, bend your knees, drop down, straighten your arms. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, come up. This time face the sword tips to the left and cut across. You're cutting across and clearing your field. Sword tips face to the right, cut across, clear your field. Beautiful. Left sword drops down, come across, and exhale, drop. Good. Wheel your fingers. That's a tough one if you're not used to it. but it does good things. These are activating specific meridians in your body, and that movement is clearing the field through the meridian projection into the field. Okay, so a lot of cool things. Let's do that one again. Wiggle your fingers a little bit more. 2 swords in front of you, facing away, parallel to the earth. Straighten your arms, sink down. Inhale, come up to the right. Exhale, drop down. Bend your knees. Inhale, come up to the left. Straighten your legs. Exhale, drop down. Bend your knees. Inhale, come up. Sword tips face to the right and slice across. Clear whatever you think and feel you need to clear in your field. Sword tips face to the left. Cut across. Clear in your field. Right sword drops down to the earth. Comes across your front. Both tips up. Exhale, drop down. One more time to the left. Inhale, come up. Straighten your legs. Tips forward. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Think about what you want to clear in your life right now. Sword tips face to the left. Use those energetic swords to clear through it. Cut through the blocks and stagnations. Tips to the right. Slide to the left. Left sword drops down and across. Inhale, come up tight. Yin. Exhale, drop down deep. Yang. And come back to the rest position. So as I always say, every good Qigong form should have a harmony between yin and yang forms. Okay, so Wuji Hundun is exemplary of that. Each move has a very yin phase and a yang phase. As we pulse yin and yang expressions in life, we get more used to how to deal with the world outside of Qigong. Okay, so life is full of yin and yang experiences and expressions. Once we get comfortable with pulsing between them and moving between them, we know how to harmonize and know how to experience extreme yangs or extreme yin phases with ease. So let's go back to the rest position. Feel that pulsing vibration. Hold it. What do you hear between your palms and your belly? What do you sense? Just listen to that softness. Listen to that voice. The sensitivity in Qigong and our intuitive mind activation is to allow us to listen to the subconscious. Our subconscious is the voice of our cells, of our epigenetics, of our ancestry speaking out every minute of every day, and we rarely listen. The quiet we have in Qigong helps us to listen and discover. So let's do another move here. I like this one. Called Chan. We pull across, push our palms away, push our palms way forward, and our fingertips just about touch. So we're making a circle. You see, we're making a circular shape here. Push out. Now straighten our arms, twist. Pinkies come up and toward us. Fingertips follow. Fingertips down. Push away. Elbows come close in our body. Inhale, pull in. Yin phase. Exhale, push down, bend your knees. Yang. Again, inhale up. Feel that circular shape. Exhale, straighten your arms, push out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend down. Again, inhale, come up. Feel that connection between your meridians. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Straighten your arms, twist. Exhale. Fingers up and towards you and then down. Exhale. Elbows in, inhale. Exhale, down. Relax for a moment. Again, this could put some stress on your fingers for a second, so if you're not used to it, stretch it out. This one is incredible for digestion, for any kind of intestine issues, diarrhea, constipation, anything that can be a challenge in your urogenital area. This clearing, this idea of the Laogong points going out and clearing is so powerful. The twisting part opens up the intestine meridians. So lots going on. Let's try it again. Sweep and clear, exhale out. Fingertips come together. Straighten your arms, exhale, twist. Inhale, fingers up, towards you, down, and away. That's a big stretch you want to facilitate. Bend your elbows, keep them in close to your body, tighten. Bend your knees, exhale, sink. Inhale, come up. Exhale, push away. Inhale, come up and in. Exhale, push away. Inhale, come in. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And back to the rest position. So that's a good taste of the Wuji Hundun set. We're going to do the closing move called Hui, which means to meet or join or come together. So we go from the rest position, push down to the earth, twist again, inhale, come up. This time different than the start when our palms face down and we go through a clearing right through our body. The palms facing down to the earth. Bend your knees, push down to the earth. Twist your arms out so your wrists face as far away as they can to the sides. Inhale, come up. Palms face down. Clear. What do you see requires clearing in your field? Twist out. Use that heart resonant opening of your heart meridians in your wrist, palms face down. Use the power of that heart vibration to clear from the upper dantian, middle dantian, and lower dantian. Bend your knees, twist. Inhale, come up, nice and wide. Open up into the field, and then clear from your head to your toes. See your body healthy and strong, in perfect form and function. One more time, push down, bend your knees, connect to the earth, open up, weave the earth field into the heavenly field, and become the conduit between heaven and earth. This is who you are. This is your strength. To remember that you can clear and strengthen your field every moment. Bring your arms out to the side. Step your feet in together. Bring your hands together. Fingertips face forward. Offer out. And we bring our hands back to the Wuji Mudra. Pinky touches thumb. We take a half a step back to make space for the ancestors and finish in prayer, in honoring, in remembering that we are part of a continuum. Every time we practice something ancient, we are part of some deep lineage, whether it's the Wuji Hundun form in this case, and Master Duan Zhuliang and his family, or anybody who's ever practiced anything healing or spiritual in their life. We're part of that journey. So feel that. And let's rub our hands together. We'll do a little closing. Warm up those lagum points and just do some simple clearing through our body. Sweeping out. We should be nice and energized by now. Down your legs. Give a good bend down. Try to touch your toes. Big opening on your spine. Get a good forward bend in here. We didn't do any forward bend yet today. Hands inside your legs and come up and sweep up and release out. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, come up, make a fist and release out. Inhale, come up, make a fist, release out. One more time, scoop down. Inhale up, make a fist and release. So thank you for playing today. Thank you for being in this space and sharing and remembering who you are. Especially here in the States, we just had the Independence Day. And if you got my message, I tried to remind everybody, don't depend on anyone to keep you independent. This is a personal journey. So feel free to unmic yourself, unmute yourself if you want to say anything and share. But thank you all for being here today and your support for Community Awake and our nonprofit projects. Remember that anything that you do with me goes into the nonprofit and supports Wuji Mountain, supports our other programs. And we have a cool one with coming up with the National Qigong Association helping to support veterans. So I don't know if anybody knows about this, but it's an opportunity for you actually to get paid to be a Qigong teacher. You just have to go through a particular sign-up process, and you can teach vets. The Veterans Administration has thousands and thousands of vets who actually want to learn about Qigong and Tai Chi. So they really want to just spend a half hour with you, and you get paid for it. So I think that's the coolest thing. So this is a wonderful new program that the president of the NQA is working hard to offer everybody. So thank you for your notes. I can't always see them, but I will read them later. But thank you. And I wish you all a beautiful day.
Thank you, Francesco. It's always so encouraging. Thank you so much for everything, Francesco. God bless.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you all for
Thank you.
Thank you, Francesco. It was a very good time for us to do this.
Thank you, Francesco, Laoshi, and everybody.
Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you. I'm honored, each of you, that we can be here. And remember the power of the group. Remember the power. You are not alone. No matter what the world may look like, no matter how nuts it may seem, we are a powerful force when we come from a heart resonance. So,
and I love the recordings, but I always feel it's so important to try to do it live because everyone's energy connects us from around the world. And I just feel that so much stronger.
Me too.
So thank you for bringing us together.
Me too. Well, thank you all for being there. And it's beautiful.